DLP 4K laser and 2400 lumens. Look guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't even really know what a lot of that means, but what I do know is it sounds like it's gonna be showtime at my place. Welcome to New Stuff TV, the untechnical tech channel, and I'm your host, Antoine. It's showtime at my place, so turn them lights down low, Richardson. And today we're gonna be talking about this new projector, man. Look at it, I done already unboxed it. I haven't turned it on yet, but I had to unbox it. Dude, this is the Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K, enlightening your world with laser. Look, it's got Google built in. They built it, they took it, they put all this stuff in there, right? They put it in the oven and then they sprinkled on some Google and baked it inside. So it's got Android TV 10 built in. That way you can have your native apps from Android TV, which is gonna be great because it's gonna look real good coming from laser. Look at this. This is a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra sitting right on the top. This is the side of the projector, and it just, I'm just showing you for comparison's sake. This is how big the projector is from the side view. Coming from the front, you can see the size comparison here. Look guys, I keep telling y'all I am no expert in pretty much anything except running my mouth, but what I do know is this is a lot of technology to pack into a footprint this small. This is not a very big projector to produce what they're actually claiming it does. Laser, you see that right there? That's some Tony Stark stuff right there, man. That's saying a lot. I mean, they put a lot of focus on that lens right there. You got some sensors, you know, flanking the lens right there. Then the front of it just seems super plain. They got your branding on the right and left side. You'll see that there is not a whole lot to this thing. On the back side, you're gonna see that it's pretty much cut and dry. You got your power input right there, one HDMI input, one USB, legacy USB, and then an auxiliary port right there. If you choose to watch some Netflix, you're gonna need to put a dongle. Yep, a dongle. I love saying that word. The included dongle comes with it, and it goes right in here, just plugs in, then you cover it up, and then you won't even have to look at it anymore. On the bottom, they're only giving you one mounting option. That's that 1/4-inch screw inlet right there. Now, as for me, I'm probably just gonna purchase one of those Nebula ceiling mounts that they have on Amazon. I'll just go ahead and put it right there. And I'll just go ahead and get that in the house, put it up on the ceiling, screw it in, and just let it sit there permanently because I know this thing is gonna be awesome because, dude, it's 4K laser. Come on, man. In the box, they include this accessory kit right here. And as soon as you open it, they wanna know, are you happy? Nebula, are you kidding me, man? You doggone right I'm happy. This thing is awesome and I'm ready to get it started, but I gotta go through the rest of these accessories. You got your power supply here, and I'm extremely surprised that this thing does not have some brick attached to it. You just put this in right in the back of the projector and plug that into the wall and you are ready to go. There's that dongle I mentioned earlier that you're gonna have to plug into the back of the projector, and a remote with some pretty interesting dedicated buttons on here. Let's check these buttons out real quick. Up top, I've never seen this on a remote before. That looks like a bookmark button. I wonder what I'm gonna be bookmarking. Then you got your Google Assistant button and what looks like a microphone right there. And then you have these 4 buttons right here, which is a dedicated YouTube button, Netflix button, native Netflix. Typically on these Wi-Fi projectors with Android built in, you're not gonna get native Netflix. You always have to kind of side load it somehow. But due to that dongle being in the back of this thing, you're gonna get Netflix without having to jump through a bunch of hoops and watch some sketchy version of Netflix, you know what I'm saying? And the 2 last dedicated buttons are Prime Video and Disney Plus. I gotta check out this Disney Plus business, man. I went ahead and got Peacock and chose that over Disney Plus. I might switch them out or something. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, I'm ready to get this thing started. Hey Wilson, pack your stuff up. Let's go in the other room and get this thing set up so we can see how it works. Okay, if I could just have one word to describe this thing with first impressions, I haven't even really turned it on yet, but my first word is damn. This thing is ultra bright. This is ridiculous. I got on the full light setup here. I got the ceiling lights on, 1, 2, 3, 4 fluorescents, 2 ceiling fan lights. I got the lights in the back of the couch going, and it is this bright and legible. It auto-focused and seemed to have auto-centered itself with Keystone centering and whatever else it needs. It just plopped itself right on this screen. All I did was kind of throw it on the table. All I did was fire it up so far, so I haven't even gone through a setup. I just wanted to show you this clarity in full house light. This is like daytime house light right here. And I did notice something. I walked across, see how bright it is, and it's giving me the projector settings. If I walk across this thing, well, let me get a little closer. So you walk across it, it does that to protect your eyes. It kind of dims itself. You see that right there? Yeah, it dims itself to protect your eyes, and then it'll kick back on once you walk away. That way you don't blind yourself trying to walk in front of the projector. But let me get this thing set up, man. It's telling me to hit the little settings button either on the remote. Oh, there is a touchpad on the back of this thing. It has all the buttons. It has a directional pad. Oh, it lights up. Yeah, it has a directional pad, plus and minus for volume. It has the back button, power button. So you're good there if you want to touch it. And it seems very stable. Oh, I touched it. It seems very stable. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the remote since it came with batteries and the remote's ready to go. So I'm just mesmerized that I get to do this whole setup without even turning off my lights. This is crazy, man. Okay, let's take a quick break, then I'll get logged in and everything, and I'll show you how everything's gonna look. The lines are super crispy. Nothing is, it's like TV. This is crazy. Okay, let me just get it set up and I'll show you in a second. Okay, I updated the projector and adjusted a few things while we were on the break, but I gotta remind you, we are in a full on, I don't think anybody's house has this much light in it. And I am looking at this menu screen. This is the home screen here. I'm looking at it in full brightness, and it is directly underneath one of those fluorescent lights. So you're getting a lot of light shining right at the very top of my screen. But oh man, I did the whole setup with the lights on, so that's pretty impressive to me. The next most impressive thing for this projector is the fact that I can't say zero noise because somebody will ding me for it, but I'm getting virtually no noise here. I'm sitting like 1.5 feet away from it, my ears, 1.5 feet away, and I'm not getting any sound out of this. Well, a little bit, seriously, just a little bit. So once you hang this thing above your head or even sitting on the couch here, you're not hearing this. You're not focused on the sound coming from this projector. This projector was built to be extremely versatile. You could take this outside, it's provided you have an external power source or plug it into a wall. Or you could sit it on a table like this. It's not huge. And hey Google, turn off the Studio A lights. Okay, I gotta show you how it just automatically adjusts Keystone and position and stuff like that. But first, I gotta tell you that when you go into it, you gotta use this touchpad on the back. So you're gonna hit this gear at the top, and then it'll take you into picture. Then you'll use the touchpad and you'll go into your brightness. These are like your hardcore, settings on your projector. You got to do these from the actual projector itself. And it's all here, man. You can go into HDR, aspect, blah, blah, blah. And then let's get out of here because I want to breeze through some of these things. And then we get into hardcore audio settings where you got your volume. Well, you can do volume anywhere, but standard, music, movie. Oh, let's look at this Dolby stuff. Let me see. Dolby ARC. Man, that's what's up. Okay, then we got image correction. That's what I wanted to really show you guys. And there you go. You got your one-click focus and Keystone, auto Keystone at startup for, what was that? Auto Keystone correction at startup, auto Keystone correction after movement. Yes, you got your zoom here. I got this thing zoomed out 100%, and I am 10 feet away, or roughly 10 feet away, casting on a 100-inch screen. I've taken the liberty of turning this feature on. This is auto screen fit. I think it is off by default. I like it on because what it does is it adjusts the projector to fit the actual screen you have it on, and it does all that auto Keystone stuff as well. Because you can pretty much just plop this thing anywhere you want. So I'm just gonna move it up and kind of kick it off to the side. Oh, that is bright. Okay, God dang it, that's bright. It's adjusting the focus now. Keystone, okay. It did not bring it over to the side because it's like way off, but we see, oh God, it's so bright. All right, give it a second. Okay, you see how everything just squared up and leveled out? That's so awesome. Let's kick it over to here. That is so bright. Okay, everything is just fine. That's freaking awesome, man. You just kind of set it where you want it to be, and it just does the rest of the work for you, provided you're gonna put up with that bright white. Okay, so the whites are definitely white here. But we got auto Keystone and auto focus after the movement, and it will actually adjust to fit the screen for you. So that's super nice. And you also have that zoom feature. That way you don't have to like precisely put it where you need it to be. But let's get into something I was super excited about, which was native Netflix. You don't have to jump through any hoops. I've downloaded all my favorite apps here. Netflix was actually first on the list. It was already preloaded. So here we go. Let's go into Netflix. Oh yeah, LA's finest. All right, I've watched this before, but let's go ahead and just check this out, see how it looks. Oh man, I gotta turn on the lights. Hey Google, turn on Studio A lights. All right, I wanna see how this thing looks in daytime. Man, you can watch this with the lights on. Oh man, if you got a dimmer in your room that you're watching this in, you can just dim them just a little bit and then you can see the whole room, plus you're actually watching TV. Man, that image is clean. All right, yeah, you do need to dim these lights. I mean, it's sitting right underneath this light, so I'm kind of, you know, being a little unfair right now, but man, I'm getting a good image here. I'm not sure what you're seeing on, you know, from the camera, but hey Google, turn the Studio A lights off. Oh, this is gonna be good. Gonna be real good. Holy crap. I can literally see the dimpling in their cheeks. Like, cause their faces are not as smooth as they would like you to believe. Jessica Alba and Gabrielle Union, they hot as AF, but dude, they have imperfections. Look at the imperfections in their skin. The sharpness is great. It's not overly done. I got everything on auto. I didn't adjust any of the color, you know, or the sharpness or anything like that. Damn, this looks so good. This looks like I am watching TV, like a TV. Oh, that is crisp. From 10 feet away, 100 inches, I'm getting that crisp. Hey, this is definitely going to replace my Cosmos Max 4K that I have at home, man. I'm just going to go ahead and purchase that ceiling mount and get that bad boy. Dolby Atmos in digital, Dolby Digital Plus, Dolby Digital Plus, DTS, AAC, they are not playing around with this. 4K, that's 60 hertz right there. 4K 60 hertz, that's what's up. Wow, this looks great. The blacks are black, like black, without making the whole picture dim. The color contrast is on point. Sharpness is on point. It's not overly done where everything just looks hyper pixelated. Oh man, the skin tones are good. No blur. This is that 60 hertz working right here. We got Stadia here, man. I want to see how well it can actually stream Stadia. Okay, it's official. The Nebula Cosmos 4K laser is the ultimate projector of all times. I'm streaming this right now from Stadia, which is an app that I downloaded onto this device. And I'm just straight up streaming it, man. And I'm playing it with an Xbox controller. And everything seems to be playing super smooth. Let me get into some combat, man. Oh, those are my friends right there. Oh, I got the speakers going too. These are the speakers from the projector. And they are loud, my friend. They are loud enough to fill the entire room. Oh. Oh, what? Shit. Dude, let me get in this. Let me get in this. All right, let's go, boys. Let's go. Let me go back to Bad Boys or Bad Girls, whatever that was. LA's finest, that's what it was. Let me go back to that and play this audio for you real quick. That way you can hear how the speakers kind of sound. All right, this is, damn.
That's how you get it. That's why we stopped here.
Yeah, I got a date, all right?
You're going straight to hell.
Anything else?
Yeah, some tropical fruit bubblicious. Oh, and some Skittles.
All right, so let me pause this. So as far as volume goes, the volume levels are completely adequate. You can have some friends over, y'all can sit here, y'all can watch the game and enjoy loud enough volume. That way you actually have to speak loud over the volume of this thing. Now, as far as audio quality, I would say definitely if you want super quality, you want to hook this up to a soundbar or Bluetooth to, you know, maybe a big speaker or something like that. But in a pinch, these speakers will get you by. It sounds great. It is a little hollowy on the midtones and the voices and stuff like that, but the speakers are more than efficient for what this projector is trying to do. It is being everything. You could actually, it's super portable being that it's relatively light and compact. You see I got it on here on the table, but it has this handle. That means you can just grab and go and set it where you need to set it, and it's easy to set up. From 10 feet away, 100 inches, and that image is crisp. I'm talking crisp. This is by far the best image quality I've ever had on this channel. I'm pretty sure somebody could find a better projector as far as image quality. I don't know where you're gonna find it, but this right here, this is the crispest, the most brightest projector I've ever had on this channel, and quite frankly, I've ever seen in person in my life. This is amazing that they've done all of this in this size of a footprint. They've thrown all this technology in here, man. We got this ultra bright 4K laser. We got audio that's good. We've got portability in a compact size. We've got Android TV 10. We've got streaming Stadia from this thing. I'm playing Ghost Recon. The Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K laser projector. I'm happy. I'm really happy about this thing. This is like if Tony Stark was gonna make a projector, this is what it would be. Nebula, you did a good job here. I am thoroughly impressed with this thing, and it's ultra quiet. This is even quieter than the Nebula Cosmos 4K, which is a quiet projector. I thought that was like the pinnacle of silence, but this right here, as far as projectors go, silence. Either way, I'm getting out of here. I'm no expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is it's a damn good projector. Y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.